everyone. You're welcome to Relationship and High with Yetunde Mabel. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about marriage. We're talking about the things you need to know and the factors you need to consider before saying yes or asking for a yes. And guys, there are some red signals you cannot ignore. These are things that are very, very important. There are questions you need to ask yourself before you say a yes or before you ask for a yes in a relationship. And so after this short break, I'll be introducing to you my special guest. I'll get deep into the discussion. You're welcome back. And now, I have someone very special. She's a special mommy to me. And she's beautiful. Really, she's really beautiful. So, Ma, I would love you to tell our people your name and whatever you want us to know about you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mrs. Mariam Ajipe. I'm an entrepreneur. I own businesses. I'm also the CEO of African College of Agriculture and Vocational Studies.
See the way she's seated, like a CEO. Like a CEO. Okay, Ma, you know how something though. She has babies.
To the glory of God.
To the glory of God, and she's a minister of God, so
Yes.
she sings.
I'm a minister of the gospel.
Yeah, and that is amazing. And so today we just want to get straight into the discussion and just, tell our people out there. So I want you to tell us, Ma, what are the things you think we should put in place, the factors we should consider before I can say a yes to a man, or before a man can ask for a yes in a relationship?
The first thing I would like prospective couples to look out for in each other is number one, godliness. They believe in God, because any man or woman that does not retain God in his or her heart can easily be manipulated at every point in time.
Right.
That's that, because we put God first in everything we do. Another thing I would like them to put in consideration, to consider very well, is compatibility. It's not just because I need to get married, any man that comes or any lady that comes. The Bible says two cannot work together except they agree.
Yes.
So you must agree at least on 80% level. So just leave the rest. But when the 20% can be managed.
Yeah.
But when your level of compatibility is 20%, that 80% is a huge gap that is likely to create problems at the end of the day.
Yes.
Another factor is love. Do we love each other? Can I say her as my friend? Is he my friend? Should I get married to someone you can talk to, you can relate easily to, not a tax master or a Margaret Thatcher that you cannot even talk to, or she cannot talk to you, you cannot talk to her.
Yeah. So I really wanted to know, like, there's this thing, God, like when you mentioned that God, really, it's very, very important, because oftentimes people just do some things under manipulation, and it depends on who is in control of your heart or your life. That is really important. And you should know that this person is not just good. Being good is not enough, but having the fear of God is very, very important. And when you talk about compatibility, there's something that people don't really check. People don't really think about these things. Some people just feel like, if I want to go into a marriage, if the man is rich, if the man is skilled, if it's this, is that, so I can just go into it. They don't check these factors. And these factors are very, very important. I want us to quickly go into some of the opinions we got online, and so we'll be right back after the break to take these opinions. Okay, Ma, we have something here, and someone said genotype. Like there are some people that say that you can marry because God is in control and love conquers all thing. But don't you think genotype is very, very important? There are some physical things we shouldn't just waive.
Like I said, compatibility. If you are AS and you want to marry an AS, that is incompatibility.
Yeah.
And that's a relationship heading to calamity.
Yeah.
So that is you don't just tempt God. You don't say because God said when you walk through fire, I will be with you. And you saw a burning fire,
you enter
into it.
You know,
that is you tempting God.
You know, some people intentionally they just want to put some things into it. Like you just hear people say that I believe that when we get there, God is going to take care of it. Why not take care of it right now? Because God has actually given us wisdom, so that we can balance wisdom and power. Not just you saying you're relying so much on power and you don't apply wisdom. And so the other opinion that we have here with us is someone says actually that before you say a yes, I think it's appropriate to discuss finances. If your partner is in debt, it's better to know before marrying someone who will run you dry. Because really, there are some people that they can be so funny, like you guys just hear things after marriage that this person has been doing this person has this debt here and there and all of that, and it becomes a major disagreement in marriage.
Yeah.
Amma, I want to ask you, like, money is important, really. Do you think if I want to get married to a guy now, I see this guy as prospects, but the guy doesn't have money, don't you think we need to survive on something? Do you still advise that I go on with that kind of relationship?
I will strongly advise for a lady to go on with a relationship, because money, like you said, is a vital aspect, but it shouldn't dictate a marriage. It shouldn't dictate who you marry to. If you marry someone rich today, tomorrow you might end up not being rich. It's not a permanent state. But once you marry someone that has vision, that know where he is going, definitely, even if along the line issues happen, that kind of person will always pass back.
Yeah.
But not a guy that just accidentally, they are called money misruled, that maybe just accidentally got the money. And if anything happens to the money, he won't even know how to get back on track again. And I want to say to our ladies, you should not get married to a guy because of his financial situation. Just look at the prospects. Is this guy going somewhere? If he has vision, if he's passionate about life, if he has something that is driving him, it's a matter of time. That kind of person is going to make it, and you will be all right. And what you said about being in debt is no big deal. It doesn't matter. The debt will be paid if the two of you work hand in hand. That shouldn't deter you from getting married to a man of your dream. That is from my own perspective.
I guess it's so much, rather.
So I think if you have someone you want to get married to, he or she is in financial crisis, the two of you can work hand in hand, get it solved, then you move on with your life.
I think.
But the issue there is be open. Don't deceive a lady into marriage, and after she's married to you, or a guy is married to you, they begin to see things you were hiding.
And in fact, somebody actually talked about sincerity here, and really, I think that is something that we should never waive. He said, not being straightforward or being simple, or simply being insincere is a major issue. As a guy or a lady, if you're going into marriage, there is something as sincerity. You need to be open. You need to let your partner know this is what you're going through. This is what you can take. This is what you cannot take. And also, this person said, being self-conceited too. That all should be around you or about you. You know, there are some people that they just want everything to be circled around them. If it is not working for them, they are not taking it. There are just some people like that. So I believe that whatever is it that you guys are planning to do together, don't always make it all about one person. It should always be about the two of you. About your partner, And we're even saying, ladies are saying that a guy should be financially okay. You as a lady, are you even financially okay?
It shouldn't be a liability too.
It shouldn't be a liability.
Bring something to the table.
Thank you. So it's something that we should work hand in hand. We should work together to make these things happen. And so, Mama, I really appreciate you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
And I hope you always come again when we have to
Anytime,
talk.
any day.
All right.
Yes.
Because when you hear from you're a married woman. You know what these things are. Thank you so much, Ma.
Thank
And
you.
so, we're dropping the curtain here. Thank you, guys. I'm still Yetunde Mabel Olushui.